rockets, no secondaries, none needed. Ridley, of course, is a big body, and that is going to make things a little bit more difficult. But he does have a range advantage.
He does have a range advantage, and that's obviously something that you're going to have to try and use, but it's a matter of can you use it? Will you be allowed to use that range? Bloom4Eva with a solid 77, 84% lead right off the bat here so far, Jackie.
Yep, and he's still going, and as I said, Ridley is a big body. You are going to get hit by a lot of these confirms and a lot of these combos, no matter how good your SDI is.
Absolutely.
He's just big. He's just a big guy. He's a big fella, and he's also kind of light as well, which is heaven for Bayo for finding those ladder confirms and kills. The up tilt back air is going to take things in the beginning, and Mezcaul yet to even really find an opening, giving Bloom an opening there with that witch time, and he's going to make the most of it. Already lapping him in percent.
Damn, reverse up here into afterburner kick. That's criminal. That is extremely criminal.
Yeah. That's the kind of thing that makes Bloom think that Bayo is top 1.
Fair enough. Fair enough. This match is definitely quite hard for Mezcaul to really adapt to here. Beautiful down tilt from Bloom, and absolute domination on the side of the stage here right now. Edge guarding, beautiful tech from Mezcaul, who manages to make it back to stage, but isn't finding too much success with really being able to capitalize off of making it back onto stage right now. Mezcaul on the side of the edge guard at the moment, looking for the down tilt here. Bloom playing it patiently once again. Beautiful nair coming out from Mezcaul, looking for a punish here. Afterburner kick, afterburner kick, gets into the forward air. Bloom looking to put this Tyrant down with Witch Time, is going to make it back onto stage and just, you know, slow him down a little bit there. Mezcaul able to find it, reversing it with a back air. 229% hit, Jackie, on the big boy.
Yeah, it is a miracle he has managed to live this long, but Bloom just unable to find the kill. Still a stock up. Still stalling for time here. Very patient off the ledge.
Nice.
Damn. Really great weight from Mezcaul. You would have thought that he would have swung because he expected a back air or something, but no, he just waited it out. Really, really great stuff. Catches the heel slide now, and if there's one thing Ridley has, it's cheese.
Yes.
So,
yes.
Being even a stock down now, it's not as big of a deal as you might think.
Yeah, of course. I mean, look, patience is a virtue. We definitely saw it in that last stock. Not only was he able to survive up to like 200+%, but Mezcaul absolutely...
Oh my god.
Bloom!
Oh, just drifted too far back, prioritized living over finding the kill, and who can really blame him?
No. Once again.
Mezcaul just barely living here and trying to find a way to secure this stock and even things up just a little bit more. Gets the side B. That's going to take it.
Space Pirate Rush! It's going to kill.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see
not really getting anything off that.
Nope.
I love, by the way, that like up throw frame traps are real because it feels like something you'd see on Elite Smash, but Bloom just hits it all the time.
Bloom made Elite real. It's interesting. It's very, very interesting. A couple back airs being thrown out once again, just engage some space, and a beautiful, beautiful way to kick it off there for Bloom4Eva. A very strong start there. Credit to Mezcaul for sort of bringing it back from what looked like it was going to be an extremely dominant game from Bloom. But very slowly and very patiently, Mezcaul was able to find those openings and then use that rage to his advantage to slowly start to bring it back. Unfortunately, really wasn't able to close out a win here in game number 1, but is, you know, just planting their feet down, especially here in game number 1. We are going to Final Destination. Now, this is super interesting because there's no platform extensions that Bayonetta can work off of, and arguably is a better stage here for Ridley. The question is now, once again, a big body, you have less space to run around with. If Bloom is aggressive here, this could be a massive problem here for the French player.
Yeah, it could really present a problem, but it's about whether or not Mezcaul can really continue that momentum in a way that, in the sort of the momentum that he was building towards the end of that last game. It doesn't look like he can. I'm gonna be real. It looks like Bloom's just gonna do 70%.
Yeah, exactly, right? We saw this earlier on, and again, it's all about that sort of just overwhelming aggressiveness that Bloom has, especially early on. And again, as you said before, and you noted, not only is the character extremely light, but I mean, come on, it's a big body there. Bayonetta just loves that a lot. It can just go ahead and combo it super nicely. Witch Twist, afterburner kick, looking to send him into the heavens on the side there. Space Pyro Rush manages to make it back onto stage once again. Both of these players now just trading aerials. Mezcaul finds the Nair into forward tilt, but is playing it patiently now, just kind of waiting for an option there. And Bloom able to capitalize off of a whiffed back air there. Split second option, and Mezcaul going to make it back. Not going to really find himself in a situation where he needs to tech all too much now. He needs to try and find this kill ASAP, though Bloom doesn't want to be on the back end of a stock loss here. Mezcaul just playing it so patiently right now. Once again, not able to find the mark. And Chucky, so far, I think Mezcaul looks quite comfortable.
Yeah, he's chilling so far. He's got much more kill power in this situation. He is desperate. Not really going to get punished for it, though. Bloom looking for a back air here. Down throw could do it. F throw. Yeah, F throw. F throw also works. Mezcaul not really going to be able to find that down tilt up air. Just too high percent for it. Bloom looking for the up throw frame trap, but Mezcaul just nares out. The side B is going to kill. We are dead even.
We are dead even. FD looking a lot more like a stage that Mezcaul can just kind of mess around with a little bit more and doesn't have to worry about being comboed all the way up to the heavens a little too much here. Bloom going to use that down tilt, off of the shield to get that shield poke in, and is going to get a little bit of damage off of that as well there. Don't land on top of Bayonetta, because if you do, you find yourself in a world of hurt. Witch Twist is a very dangerous move, especially against a character like Ridley. Beautiful use of afterburner kick right afterwards as well there. Use of Nair, though, as a burst option is super smart there from Mezcaul.
Yeah, I really like the usage of that Nair to just break out, because the range and the size of it, and it is surprisingly fast as well. It just makes it kind of difficult for Bloom to hit those frame traps where he's, trying to cover jump with up B and air dodge with like a side B or something like that. Mezcaul finds the back air, and again, Ridley does have the advantage in kill power. Bloom just throwing out the up smash whilst he's invincible. Why not? He's going to find a kill here. No, he's not. No,
that DI was absolutely impeccable there from Mezcaul to be still surviving. Again, Ridley not a very heavy character, so it is honestly super impressive that he's still surviving at that percentage. And again, as impressive as it was, all good things have to come to an end eventually. They're both players now on fresh stocks apiece here. Bloom4Eva, however, is looking to just pile on the pressure once again. This aggressive behavior that we saw at the beginning of the set is once again coming back to haunt this player. No matter whether or not they miss that, they can get some more off of it here as well. At 97%, 101 here. Bloom is looking to end this as soon as possible.
The tempo switch is so important right now. It just makes it so hard to deal with these combos when they start coming, and boy do they start coming.
Crazy play there from Bloom. Just taking them off the top there. Absolutely incredible play from Bloom. As well, again, credit to Mezcaul for being able to use FD to their advantage and just kind of play around with it very nicely here too. And it looked fairly close again once more, but as you pointed out earlier on, that tempo switch was all it needed for Bloom to really have the upper hand, and it's something that we've seen Mezcaul kind of struggle with quite a lot. The question is now, can he deal with it in this next game? It depends on the stage that he's going to go for. I don't know if he's going to opt to FD again. He's going to go somewhere else, but yeah, looks like we're running it back.
Looks like we are running it back indeed. There's not a massive reason for Mezcaul to switch. I'm not sure if the stage was like a huge factor. I know Bloom's bans are probably going to stay the same, especially after he won on it. So yeah, we're just going to run it straight back. For Mezcaul, it's about finding those early kills and those early openings that we saw kind of give him a foothold in the last couple games at points.
Yeah.
And just making the most of those more than anything. Because you're not going to find kills from edge guards like you are here, but you are going to get damage, and you can use that to get the kill.
Yeah, I mean, look, any little helps, right? You get that little piece of damage, and you can really start to find some sort of success. I
little piece of damage, by the way. I mean, it doesn't matter. He's air dodged off stage, but I think he went to drift and neutral air dodge, but he ended up directional air dodging, and he died. But it was he did a solid like 100 now coming off the platform, extending that to 150.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Not really getting much to show for it, though. Bloom going to look to make sure there's even less to show for it. Getting even more damage going. But Mezcaul's SDI has been really good for such a big character.
Absolutely. No, I agree. It's been so far so good. Again, a very unfortunate start from him as well. He had a really good lead early on, but that air dodge really shifted the tempo, shifted the momentum in Bloom's favor essentially a little bit more though. He's trying to find his bearings there. We try to see a little bit of a combo come out, but again, Witch Twist off the burner kick combo, just doing a really nice job of using it as a burst option, let alone just piling up the damage once again. 129%. We've seen Mezcaul really work with this rage before. It's definitely doable a second time here. However, Bloom looking completely on form here right now, Sheffy.
Yeah, love the guns just to add even more damage, make sure a couple more kill options come into play. Mezcaul trying to go for it all, and again, you've got to roll big at this point. You know, when you're this far down, you've got to just go for it.
Ooh, I like the delay. Okay.
Yeah. Little delay on that last snare. Really nice stuff from Bloom. Or that last fair, sorry.
Yeah.
And hang on a minute. That's exactly what Mezcaul needed. That's exactly what he needed. Mix-ups like that, just putting him straight back in the game. But we know what Bloom does off the respawn platform, and it's make you take 90. He loves swinging from there. He loves immediately re-establishing momentum and just making sure that Mezcaul knows who's in charge here.
Looks like he's done a pretty decent job of doing so. However, 145% on Mezcaul has quite the mountain to climb. Both players on last stock, and that's going to kill. Yeah, unfortunately, up tilt back air. Bloom4Eva taking a set 3-0 over Mezcaul. I mean, look, fairly fast game for both players. I mean, fairly fast set for both players as well there. But, I mean, solid play for Bloom. Very dominant, very solid in his gameplay, regardless of, you know, just a couple little fallouts here and there. Was able to sort of patch that up very nicely. Yeah, so shouts to him. And Mezcaul had a very shaky start here and there, just kind of falling off a little bit with the air dodge, unfortunately not really going in his favor, which unfortunately does suck. You know, not much you could do about it, but was starting to bring his bearings back again. Most of these games went down to last stock essentially, so you know, it takes a lot for a player to be able to dig down deep and basically reverse the situation quite nicely like that. And so it worked out really well in his favor. So, yeah, credit to Mezcaul, who will be in the loser side of bracket. So if you're interested in watching that Ridley go on an absolute run, then you can go ahead and, you know, be sure to follow him in that loser side of bracket. And again, if you want to check the bracket out in chat, it's !bracket to go ahead and do that. Follow up with any of the action as well here today.